Hey, real quick, before you watch this video, we just dropped 3 new SP hoodies. We have a light blue, vintage gray, and an all black classic. So click the first link in the description, strawberrypark.store. We just dropped it. We got all the colors. Which one's your favorite?
Has to be this one, I'm not gonna lie.
Definitely this one.
This one.
So make sure you guys go get one that you like right now. Thank you.
Part 2 of my balloon pop episode.
We didn't get to finish the rest of the video because there's so much.
Such a long ass video. If y'all haven't seen the first part of this, go back and watch that. But this is a continuation, and this is where it gets a little spicy here. So
We also didn't even read any comments from the first part, so we're gonna deep dive into that after.
so far there was only one match. So out of all the girls, here we go.
All right, let's go ahead and bring out our next single lady. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Raja.
Raja, how old are you?
I'm 24 years old.
And what do you do?
I'm a law student.
Okay, next round, I'm gonna go ahead and have you ask these guys a question just to help you narrow it down.
Okay, so guys, how should the roles and responsibilities be shared in a household?
Okay, let's start with your name and age, and how should the roles be shared?
My name's Dante, I'm 25. The roles in the household, I grew up in a traditional household, so dad works and stuff like that, grinds out, makes sure the home is taken care of, the kids are taken care of and stuff like that. Mom does what she's great at, which is nurturing and stuff like that, you feel me? Taking care, make sure when I come home, everybody's taking care of my kids and stuff like that, making sure she's good. I gotta make sure, hey, if something's not right, yo, let me go take care of that and stuff like that and bring it back home. But I'm very traditional, very, extremely actually.
Okay.
Cool.
Name and age and the answer to her question.
My name's Ryan, I'm 26. And I'll echo that. I'm very traditional as well. So as the man, I would be taking the stereotypical man role where being the breadwinner. And if there's something wrong with the lawnmower, that's on me. It's not on you. I'm carrying in all the groceries, like stuff like that. And then again, assuming we had a family, I would want my wife to be the one leading the nurturing of the children and educating them and stuff like that. And hopefully she can cook as well. That would be a great bonus because I cannot cook for shit.
All right, your name and age and the answer to her question.
Chris, 27. And I'll say I grew up in a single mom household, so I'm still learning as I go within all the relationships I've been through. So yeah, I usually do take on a more traditional role, like take care of, if she's staying with me, take care of the bills, taking care of.
Yeah. We poppin'.
Who's getting popped?
What are some qualities that you look for in a partner?
Okay. What are some qualities you look for?
Number one major is respect. I don't care really about the love and everything. Respect, hunger, honesty, communication, everything else.
I like that. I don't even love. I don't care about that shit.
It's worker though, right? Or what was he? What did he do? I forget.
He's a famous YouTuber.
Famous YouTuber and
adult star. Or content star. Adult content creator.
which we know what that is.
If you're going to respect me, you're going to do what's right at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
The love.
That person, and it's just like a rapper.
Oh, I need respect.
You gotta do what's right.
I want respect, you feel me? I grew up on that. Respect my father, respect my coaches, respect the pastors and shit, respect the homeless people when I go to give stuff out for community service and shit like that, you feel me? It's just a different thing. Growing up, like, I used to look big and shit like that. People didn't respect me, you know what I'm saying? Like, they overlooked me and shit like so. It's something deeper, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Sure.
Stole my answer. Respect first, but I'll add to that. I also think someone who's peaceful. I'm looking just for someone who can be my peace because I go through stressful situations and I've got my own stuff going on. So having a woman do what she does best, which is be like that peaceful, feminine energy, that's what I care most about.
Okay. All right. Let's head on over here.
I feel like that was a decent.
Name, age.
No, just answer the question. She already got your name.
Wait.
She was all oiled up and shit.
Yeah, she's like, yeah.
I was trying to like not look and shit. I kept looking.
Yeah, because it's not the lighting. She definitely, but she just lotioned herself.
Nah, she was glistening.
It's not evenly
Is that baby
spread
oil?
either, I don't think. Maybe it's just the lighting that's kind of making it look.
It was just that area.
And that was there in person.
You can see it on her arms a little too, like her shoulder.
Oh, a little? Yeah, I see a little bit.
Glistening.
Extra glisten right there.
Because the wet look, that's like in, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Glowing and shit. You're glowing.
Gorilla.
She was glowing. I so badly wanted to say, you remind me of Velma, like a black Velma from Scooby-Doo.
You worried how that come across?
I decided not to say it. I figured it might not come across as funny in this setting.
We wouldn't have known, I guess.
And I was like, let me just shut up.
The worst is because it would already be.
But I Velma heavy.
If she had glasses, that would have been a better joke.
Yeah,
that would have worked.
Yeah,
Because then it's an orange with the
short cut.
that would have worked. But yeah, if you would have said it, I think that I don't know if it would have.
Yeah,
In this setting.
That's why I was like, yeah, let me go ahead and keep that to myself and say.
I kind of wish you would have said it just so I could see how people would have interpreted
Because
it.
she got the hair too.
That's what I'm
No,
saying.
yeah, the hair is there.
And she was short, and she had a really nice physique.
Ambition and empathy are really important for a partner because I was talking about modernity earlier. I don't believe in one thing. I don't believe in like a single track mind. I don't believe in somebody not wanting to venture out and be broad and trying. And you said you were adventurous, so that's already a check. But along with that, I need somebody that loves God and not just like, oh, God is cool, woody woody woo. But what's your sign? No, I need somebody that loves God, for real. And so if you don't have that, just go ahead.
Yeah.
But all four of those things.
Yeah, I'm a believer. So.
Amen. Come on now, Iba.
Okay, it is time to pop a balloon.
I can ask another question.
No, let's go ahead and pop.
No,
Sorry.
it's my show.
No more
Take
questions.
the mic though. Damn.
What do we end up popping head?
No respect.
She ain't.
No respect.
Muscles.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it looks like you work out.
I appreciate
Shit, I could bend 300.
Do you typically like wear this attire or?
you. Genuinely, so I'm from Michigan. I'm a country boy. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeehaw.
I want to go back to the country and shit.
See, I kept looking at her and shit. I was like, damn. I was like,
Don't care.
You
about
really
society.
wanted to say it?
Look good.
I was like, Velma,
You feel me?
Oh my God, that was really.
Like Velma.
you're glistening right now.
Sorry.
Let's go solve some mysteries.
You guys go look over there. Me and Velma are gonna go investigate.
Hop in the mystery van. We'll be back. Jinkies.
Yeah, we do.
Oh shit. I need me some Scooby snacks.
Is she someone that's your type?
Yes, for sure, 100%. You feel me? Like, I on the fence a little bit. I wanted to hear her out, what she's really gonna say and stuff like that. And, see how good she's gonna articulate her answers and stuff like that. You see the depth in it and stuff like that. But did very well.
Cool, thank you.
I would have said, do you normally wear this out?
Guys, any questions for our good lady?
Like, come on, why is she?
Yes.
That's just swag.
She's asking. Oh,
Lawyer, country boy. Just don't know.
I guess so. Yeah, I guess so.
you were ready. Go for it.
Well, I was going to ask for you guys' occupations.
Okay.
They got me here, bro.
To media companies.
Two media companies.
I I own 2 different media companies, so
can't get over that.
making YouTube videos and stuff like
You need to put that in your bio, dude.
Gig. That's it.
Okay, wait. What was the last thing you said?
I just said I own 2 media companies, so like making YouTube videos.
You
and
did
stuff.
say you made YouTube videos.
Oh, okay, okay.
It's more like digital tech software
Yeah.
content.
Marketing.
Marketing, yeah,
do a little marketing.
What was funny was because I obviously
Script writing.
I didn't know she was gonna ask that question. So
Yeah.
in my head, all I know is 2 media companies. So I don't have a little blurb after that.
See?
So when I was like, oh shit, how do I elaborate on that? So if someone were to ask me, oh, what do you do? Oh, just own 2 media companies, and they said, oh, tell me more about that.
I thought you would stop there.
I haven't gotten that far.
I'm the owner of
I
companies. That's to do with media.
Digital
Digital
You know,
media.
the interweb, the space,
on.
internet. Really big on the internet.
I'm a project manager of my media companies. We typically do things.
2 websites.
I work with 2 other talent. We're
I manage talent.
manage talent.
We create content.
It's a team of 3.
It's a team of 3.
Pretty big startup though. Pretty big startup.
Co-own, I should say.
I'm the co-owner, co-founder. We have a lot of
Co-founder.
employees, the editors.
I employ people.
So I'm sort of the middle.
International.
I'm the middleman. I sort of, I work on outsourcing. I work on the actual development of the footage itself. Occasionally I do on-screen things, but I wasn't gonna
Yeah.
try to bullshit all. I just YouTube videos. You got me. Shit.
YouTube videos.
Who's a famous YouTuber? Like
Famous
Yep,
YouTuber.
Could just do that.
You should even more famous YouTuber. I don't
I'm
know.
an even more famous YouTuber than
I
this.
don't know how much you got, but
And then while we're here, any questions for her?
I was gonna ask, what do you think your life's purpose is?
Purpose. Well, I would say because I'm in law school, I went to law school because I want to help disadvantaged communities and just get them out of the situations that they're in. For instance, I do want to go into criminal law and be a prosecutor or a defender, especially within my community in the Cleveland neighborhood.
this is the real life Velma.
want to give back.
Literally solving crimes.
Yes, I'm from Cleveland.
Okay.
Yes,
I had that Indians
Ah.
hat, but I'm still gonna pipe.
You're from,
a lot
from
just
Cleveland,
happened.
right?
A lot just happened.
Oh, shit, you're from Cleveland. That's what's up. I'm gonna pop though.
Actually, no.
Cleveland.
She was also picking up on the energy and stuff. So
Again, I thought she was attractive. I didn't feel that attracted.
yeah,
I'm like from an emotional standpoint, physically, sure.
yeah.
You learn a lot when people start to talk.
Yeah, you need more. There's layers to it.
Yeah.
Levels to the relationship and the dynamic you need with that.
Her delivery, demeanor, stuff like that wasn't.
I'm still gonna pop though. Eliminated yourself mid combo is crazy.
No, real shit. I was on some bullshit. Let's see what I said here.
Are you? Is that where you live, Cleveland, or?
Yes, I'm from Cleveland.
Okay.
Yes.
I had that Indians
Ah.
hat, but I'm still gonna pipe
Yeah, she didn't give you no energy.
Yeah, she did it. Yeah,
because it's too far for me.
but that's also facts. Like what? You are all the way over there.
I live in LA.
Oh.
That guy yawn, or what is he name?
Thank you. Let's head on over
His
here.
eyes been rolling back too. I've been watching him.
And then what do you do? And then if you have any questions for her.
Why'd you come here if you live in Cleveland?
That's what I was
That's why I was
thinking.
confused. Why did the other girl come from Rhode Island? Why did this girl come from Cleveland?
Dude, Cleveland?
Especially if you're in Arizona. Unless every single person flew out, I'm gonna say majority of the people here are probably from LA or Arizona.
I mean, it's exactly what we've been saying about these shows. People are coming on here just for the clout and the attention. She admitted it on the FaceTime.
Another girl we just FaceTime, yeah, said, well, we looking for a relationship for that? No, not really. It's an unrealistic setting.
She said-
the show's called Pop the Balloon or Find Love. I thought you were here to find love.
But it's turning into.
Everything's entertainment.
I think you gotta only bring people on from LA, Vegas, AZ, or those areas because Cleveland. Like,
What are you doing in AZ right like that?
like unless it's the world's baddest chick on the planet, and even then, if she in Cleveland, there's nothing I can do.
Yeah, if you're in Cleveland, they're like, yeah, you can come out. Do I really need to go over there? Like,
So
what's the...
That's proving the point that they're flying out here with their best dress on and just standing cute for the camera.
And okay, you
That's
match.
it.
It's a very difficult relationship while you're in law school out of state with your AZ LA boy. Damn.
Yeah, so I didn't get that. I didn't get going that far. Granted, easy cop out for the Rhino just to pop on location. That way I didn't have to make my Velma joke.
Should have said the joke then, Pop. I don't care. I'm already out. I don't care.
By the way, you remind me of like a black Velma. I love Velma though. That's like my favorite character. I'm a pop though.
All right, let me have you come on up. Come on up. Let's walk back over here, y'all.
Oh, there we go.
All right, y'all. So, any final questions between the two of you before we determine if this is a match?
So, just and keep it a bill. Am I fine to you? Like fine.
Whoa! Nah, don't ask
Like
that.
I'm walking into your church and yo deaconesses looking at.
And now you're talking about church.
Yo, you're gonna get popped, bro.
Yeah.
I think you are attractive.
Him taking his hat off.
I like your outfit. I like the way that you carried yourself.
Thank you.
I like that you listened to my answers.
Of course.
You're a great listener. But you said, like, fine. Like, I spy you out and I'm like, ooh, I want him.
Why would you even ask that?
You was doing so good until then.
Brother, at least just get the Instagram, hang out for the rest of your trip in AZ, and then before y'all leave.
You were about to win, dude. He said, keep it a buck with me.
Keep
Am
it a
I
bill.
fine? You think I'm fine?
Keep it a bill, keep it 100.
Keep it a bill. You think I'm fine?
No, but like, fine. Like, I walk into the church and everybody with you is like, who's that?
She said no.
And she did.
Said no.
I think you're attractive. I like your outfit. When it comes to fine,
Your answers.
She kept it a bill.
You said keep it a bill.
You can't. And the thing is, you can't get offended at.
And then he just embarrasses himself by asking
No,
a question.
exactly.
Like,
That-
like, you could have left the audience thinking like she does think you're fine because she picked you.
That attractive girl actually picked me, but now you just embarrass yourself.
You embarrass yourself. And her, she's just beating around the bush to say you're not fine.
What are you thinking there? Are you like, what is he doing right now?
Ryan was probably laughing.
Or are you thinking this guy doesn't really think she's that cute, so he doesn't really care what happens? This seems like I don't care if I match with this person because that question is a 50-50 shot.
No, she doesn't really care.
Unless you're not aware that, well, what you're about to say, it could go either way right here. So
Sure, like if you really wanted her, you would be like, I have no more questions.
you would just hush it up and get out, but
I think he went for the noble approach where he was really trying to be genuine about the interaction. So don't even walk out with me if you ain't really feeling this. Are you really feeling this? No? All right. I'll go with myself.
yeah, but you
Boom.
could be fine in other ways, you know? You can just accept that she found you attractive, and then you guys could figure out what other things, if there are any, that can make this work better.
Everyone has their own strategies, and I guess that was his. Like
his.
to do that to
It was like, keep it a bean. Just tell me.
sophisticated, well put together guy, church guy, and then he goes up there and says, "Do you think I'm fine?" What? Where did that come from, dude?
I personally wouldn't say that just because I know the high risk of the girl being like, nope.
But even that word choice is like, I would at least said, do you find me attractive or do you like my energy or vibe at least or something? I wouldn't even ask that, but just say fine. Do you think I'm fine? Because that's beyond handsome. That's beyond attractive.
Not true. And he wants a girl that thinks that he's super fine, which is valid.
But what if you never find a girl that does?
A lot of men face that reality.
You gotta, like I would pick this if I was him. I would just take what you got, bro.
But he wants a girl that has a good relationship with God, that has mandatory, and you got to think I'm fine. Like that just don't go to me. That don't mix well.
Fine, like I spot you out and I'm like, ooh, I want him.
Yeah.
Not necessarily.
Me?
You know, my types do change when I look at the person's personality and how they present themselves.
Me, I was like, ow, ow, ow.
So you still find him attractive?
Yes, he's attractive.
You better pop. He looks pissed.
Why you look at me like that?
Cause you looking for a reason to pop.
I'm a sucker for a middle part now. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'll tell you what.
Okay.
But all right, let's go.
Good. All right.
Okay.
So then, with that being said, is it gonna be a yes for you for
Just embarrass yourself, but whatever.
and is it a yes for you for him?
Toothpick.
Oh,
You said.
me?
Oh, no, I was.
Is it a yes for you for him?
It's a no.
Damn! Yeah, bro. What's the hesitation for? Well, that question probably turned her off. That question probably made her be like, okay, dude.
And you were thinking exactly what we were thinking. Yeah. He ruined his chances though, with his swag walk up there and
Also,
just him. His
more
demeanor.
embarrassing to ask the question. She's like, yeah, you're not fine. You're like, all right, cool, we can still run it. You just made yourself look like a fool.
Yeah, that's true. He doesn't realize that until he watches his back.
At least he popped. At least he did the pop.
He played it cool all the way until the end.
And then he kept talking. But then again, that just shows even if he didn't say that, he probably would have brought that up on the first day and then it would have been no date after that. So
It's better happen now.
yeah, sometimes that's why a lot of this stuff you just windows out anyways because more sides are shared and it's like, there's nothing really here.
He had the toothpick in the mouth, like, yeah, I'm about to go home with her.
Well, yeah, because you already feel swagged out, dressed clean. The better thing, I'm fine if we're walking out of here. She couldn't even give an answer. She said, well,
When you say fine,
When you say fine, I really felt for him in that situation because he was ready, even after her kind of being like, hey.
That's why I thought it was crazy. He was still ready to go, and I think that almost turned her off. Like, then what was the point of asking that question?
Hey, even though you don't think I'm that attractive, I think you're beautiful. Let's try to make something happen.
Exactly.
Well, baby.
You put it that way.
I just not really feeling it. That silence though was deafening.
And is it a yes for you for him? You said.
I wouldn't even wait like that. I would have heard the pause and pop.
Right there, Pop. Right there, Pop.
Okay. What happened? What he ended up
Well,
popping.
I just feel like maybe for me it wasn't like an immediate yes, and I feel like when you're in a relationship, you need that like immediate like, yeah, like I want him, like let's go. But
that's why I asked
that
what
was
I
it.
asked.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just.
The
I'm like,
environment.
maybe it could progress to that, but
So then she's not gonna pick anyone because no one was an immediate yes.
like stuff
Yeah,
like that. I just want you to
exactly.
be sure that this is something that like you're not going
Me kicking a balloon and shit.
Go back home and be like,
he not really even that cute. Like
Yeah.
that's not for Trey.
yeah.
It's not
Thank
for Trey.
you. Can head back
Speaking
over
in third
there.
person. Fuck
Hey.
that.
So it's about the looks. You gotta look good, I guess. So
The girl needs to find me
Yeah.
attractive.
Go ahead and give it up for her, guys.
Oh, I didn't even see that. He said,
Everybody clapping. He said, nah.
and this is the last one.
Welcome.
Last one.
What's your name?
Rob's type.
Dorian, how old are you?
I'm 27.
Okay, and what do you do?
I work for a
she got
Fortune
that
50
Glorilla look.
as an insurance agent. I also rap.
Oh, okay, very cool.
Yeah.
Now, I know you see.
Because orange has been my color recently.
Facts.
Yeah.
Travel a lot. I like to stamp my passport. I'm very adventurous, skydiving, jet skiing, whatever the world brings us.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, ho.
Damn.
Not the yeah.
Okay. Y'all don't like to travel?
I guess not. Now, what are some things you look for in a man?
Probably the rapping part.
Man, I really like an outgoing guy. I'm a very outgoing person, respectful, emotionally intelligent, and I also like a man that makes as much money as me or more.
Okay.
Exactly.
Nice.
Get the bag.
And now in this moment,
Get the bag.
How much she make? 500 a month?
Again, in this moment, even before that, I was thinking, I'm ready to pop now. I said, let me wait.
You've been giving them some courtesy, you know.
And now you're at the end of the line and the roster, and it's like, I could have went home.
Did you know this was the last girl at the time?
Yeah,
Or they,
yeah.
okay, they said this was the last girl.
And I was like,
This is who I'm left with.
I will not be matching with anyone today.
What was your first thoughts? 'Cause I'm excited for this one. I seen the little clip you posted on your IG, so I'm like, well, how is this gonna turn?
My first thoughts were no.
Damn.
Pop. My hand was like, oh shit, I just wanted to go crazy. I wanted to just, the balloon. But I said, you know what, let me let this play out. I want to hear her speak a bit more. And she started speaking.
Now, what are some deal breakers?
Deal breakers. Felonies, but the felonies as far as violent, small.
Damn. Imagine Pops.
Deal breaker.
Arlette.
All right, so we
Period.
did get
I'm just being honest.
we did get a couple pop balloons.
That's fine.
I want to know her thoughts. I want her in the reaction video.
Wow.
All right, your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
My name's Dante. I'm 25.
And why'd you pop Dante?
Don't get on the internet, bro. Spots on your stain on your little dress.
I was in the bag drunk, so whatever.
Oh yeah, you feel me? I can't
It's
do
fine.
That.
It's a $300.
So she's drunk right now.
So he says, sorry, internet, don't come after me. This dirty stains on your dress.
Okay.
She goes, sorry, I was drunk in the back.
She was drinking and she dropped. Yeah, she spilled it on herself.
So you're You're under the influence playing this game.
Yeah. When she said drunk in the back, I said, I can't do it anymore. I had to let
That's
it go.
not disrespectful at all.
It's fine. It's a $300 dress.
You'd have been better off saying it's a burger stain.
$300 dress. My
Yeah.
I got a little makeup on it.
Just shows like you paying attention to care stuff like that. You feel me? You trying to be presentable. Just that, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Her energy is crazy though.
You agree?
Now, is he someone that's your type?
No, I'm not going. Where are you from?
From Michigan.
He's from Michigan and he has a cowboy hat on. No, I can see if he was from Texas or something. I feel like Southern boys wear the cowboy hats. I'm not a big fan of the cowboy hat. Y'all
Damn.
so mean.
They got country boys in Michigan.
Anyways, next.
As she's being mean.
Name and age and why you ended up
Oh,
popping
he
your balloon.
My name's Ryan. I'm 26.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And I think you just had an unwelcoming demeanor.
And that was it.
We know why.
What?
I mean,
Or listen,
everyone they doing, so I might as well be honest. I mean, I don't want to get into it, but I can understand why you would think I have an unwelcoming demeanor. But you're very handsome, Ryan. I love your dimples, but I'm actually very much a sweetheart. Next.
What? What'd I say? What'd I do?
What was she talking about?
Though?
Well, she kind of cooked me without cooking me, like overtly.
So we all know why.
She said, we know why.
I don't know.
And then Arlette said, what? Why? Well,
No, everyone did. Everyone said.
Are they
There's like a
assuming
moment of
that- are they
silence
assuming
there.
that you as a light skin wouldn't go for a darker skin girl. Is that what they're trying to prevent? What
I didn't
do
get
you
that.
think she was assuming? That's all I'm.
I don't actually know what she was assuming.
She got
speculating. And she just think clearly because you're light skin, you wouldn't come for a girl my. That's what I was thinking.
She's defensive.
Which I don't know.
But that's I have no idea because even Arlette, I'm confused. What was it then?
And if that's the case, well then maybe she should have said that. But I had.
That it? What is?
I was
what's
just
my
Worse that she didn't.
because she was looking. I was like, is it my pants? Like she was looking at my pants. I was like, all right, maybe it's the pants.
But we know why.
We know why. That you would think I have an unwelcoming demeanor.
What is that, man?
It's got nothing to do with me. I think you just have an unwelcoming demeanor. I wanted to,
That has everything to do with you.
the one thing I wish I would have said here, it's like the one regret I had. I wanted to say, I think you're lacking a bit of decorum. I thought that was a better statement, lacking decorum, which again, I don't know if that she uses that word typically.
She wasn't very demure.
Very mindful.
I'm in with the trends, guys. Come on.
Very mindful.
That
Very
thing-
mindful.
Bro,
Very demure.
That thing lasted 1 week and I think everyone killed it. They were like, I'm tired of this shit. I was like, you know what? Let me not, you know, the episode of SpongeBob where they wake up Sandy who's in hibernation and she's crazy and angry and shit.
She's feral.
I said, let me not poke the bear. Have a blessed one.
I would have just to see what she said because I know her energy at this point. She would have said something.
What do you know that I don't know?
Yeah. I would say, what is it? What is it?
All the other guys were so nice to her. It was pretty crazy.
Were you like intimidated or scared at any point, like with her talking there? Is that why you didn't want to say nothing too? Like, yeah, man, let me just be quiet here because she's gonna turn up on me,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Like I said, I didn't want to poke the bear and I was like,
She could snap it in.
again, I'm not on here clip farming.
yeah.
I'm not going to
Just go to the next one.
Yeah.
Name and age and why you ended up popping.
Chris, 27. Just because I don't do no skydiving. No, I'm scared of heights. And so I had problems in the past. With my last girl, she.
I think he's capping here.
So I didn't want to do the little, with the Superman thing. in Vegas. We done broke up over that. Yeah, it was bad.
Okay.
Okay.
Even our
You said your name is
Chris,
Chris. So you pop my balloon because you don't like skydiving.
you said you like doing adventurous stuff, skydiving. What'd you say? Jumping out of airplanes,
That's
roller coasters.
the same thing.
I mean, but she asked me what I like to do. She didn't ask you what you like to do. But I mean, I understand if you don't like skydiving. We could have went on a nice dinner date. You're very handsome. I love the Calabasas pants. I got a couple pair myself. I like the outfit. You know, I think you're gonna regret popping your balloon. But I understand if you don't want to go skydiving.
Okay, that.
Everybody need a woman to get them out their comfort zone.
So now, apart from her saying, the skydiving, whatever it is she someone that
That guy unfazed. I love that
I
face.
feel like, oh shit, she's coming to me next.
I'm next. Oh shit, oh shit.
I wouldn't make you skydive. If you said no, I would take no for an answer.
Okay.
Yeah, but you can follow my Instagram. I think I can get you to skydive. Yeah.
She still wants some.
Yeah.
She already got the same pants. They can match.
He don't gotta take his balloon back. We not begging. Let's go to the next.
You kind of beg. You just beg right there. You said follow my Instagram.
But you gotta get out your comfort zone. You gotta explore different things. You gotta enjoy your life. You young, so
Hey, you ain't lying.
yeah.
Next.
We're gonna move on.
People enjoy their lives differently, but whatever.
All right, your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
My name is John. I'm 31. And I popped my balloon because you came out a little aggressive. You feel me? I like femininity. I'm not saying you not feminine, but your demeanor, maybe it's the liquor, you feel me? But
No.
And I think we're in the same city, and I'm not trying to date no women from that. So
Oh, you from
I'm
Indianapolis?
from Indiana.
Oh my
so
gosh, I love that. So first of all, what side of Indianapolis are you
I'm from
from?
the east side,
What part?
Arlington.
You from Arlington, like 46?
46 in Arlington.
All right, shout out to the east side of Indianapolis.
Shout out.
If you from Indianapolis, you know why I'm like I am the way I am. I'm from the east side. I mean, aggressive is crazy. Femininity is crazy. I feel like my hair is done, my nails is
I'm
done.
not saying you're not feminine. I said, but you came out a little aggressive. And
Did
it
I
was like,
cuss?
you was on a defensive mode.
No, I think you guys all look handsome. I'm just very like, this is my personality. I don't feel like I got to tone down for nobody, but I respect that you want somebody that maybe you can run over.
Not like that, boy.
But you're very handsome. I love this
That's
club.
not it.
Indianapolis. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
I'm
you,
from the
too.
east side of Indianapolis. Actually, I'm from.
Well, maybe
Like-
we need to
She's not gonna take any advice from nobody. She's very hard-headed.
You embarrassed me on public YouTube with 1.5 million people. But I think that if you go home,
She embarrassed herself.
mention my name, I think that you'll be presently surprised. Like I can't
Supplies? Supplies.
pleasantly surprised. I think you would actually hit me up after that.
All right, I
Well,
respect
you're
it.
very handsome. I love a chocolate man. Love your dreads. You look good. I like the Jordans. 10 out of 10.
appreciate it.
All right, let's go to our next guy. Your name and age and why you ended up.
Me? I'm done.
You already clocked out.
I'm done at that
Ryan's
point.
ready to go home. Go to bed. Look, because D-God's looking at this.
And I believe our temperaments would clash. The personalities that we have. I'm not a big fan of drunkenness in public, or
Okay.
just the idea of it's just how it comes across. It's not. I'm not tagging you with that. I'm just saying that's how it came across at first. But that's really it. I believe you're actually beautiful.
Thank you.
You kind of favor Glorilla. That to me. That's why I was like,
Glorilla is crazy.
I think Glorilla is beautiful.
I'm dark.
I thought crazy. It's accurate. Yeah, what's wrong with Glorilla? He said that.
I appreciate the compliment.
He said, I think Glorilla's beautiful.
She said
I'm dark skinned.
She got upset at that.
she's more of a Kelly Rowland.
Oh, I know. I know
Really rolling.
She got some classics.
She thinks she looks a bit more like Kelly Rowland than Glorilla.
Put a
I
picture.
think she's a fusion, though.
Put Callie Rowland and put Glorilla and put her in the middle, and the comments could tell it.
Yeah, I'll let y'all
She's
decide.
like a hybrid of both.
I ain't even gonna say
You
nothing.
can lean both ways.
That's fine as well.
Gracias.
But that's really it. I just believe our temperaments would clash. That's all.
Okay.
Now,
Okay.
is he someone that's your type?
No, he's not my type.
Okay, why
You
not?
know, I just don't think I would like to be out on a nice dinner date or skydiving with somebody that wears pearls. I'm not drunk at all. A little tipsy, you know.
She said she was nice and sweet.
But I feel like I'm really put together. I feel like I'm carrying myself classy. But if that's how you feel, then that's how you feel. I don't like the pants. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, damn.
I think that since you're light skinned, you should have wore something a little bit more
Light skin.
less olive.
Okay, to her, he's light skinned.
Thank you.
Love your beard. I love the earrings. I
She
think
called
the
it a
gold
beard,
looks.
y'all. Hold on. She called it a beard, y'all.
Yeah,
Been calling it a goatee for a minute. It's a beard now. You feel me?
I think that honestly, opposites attract. So I feel like if you feel like our temperaments would clash, I feel like you should get a little bit more confidence. I don't know. I think
what you be doing with some match.
I think that you should maybe date somebody that is more out there and get you out your comfort zone.
I appreciate the info.
Yeah,
Thank you.
you're welcome, handsome. Yeah.
Go over here. Your name and age. And
What is her energy here?
So
How you
sad.
doing? My name is Nati. I'm 25 years old.
I popped my balloon. I just didn't like the going back and forth with people. It's just not for me. That's all. But
Okay.
you're very pretty. You know.
Gracias for the compliment. Thank you. I'm not going to say it's going back and forth. Going back and forth sounds more like an argument. I feel like you guys stated your opinions about me and how you felt, and I feel like I gave you my opinions about y'all. I don't think it's a going back and forth. I think that we're all adults, and we should respect each other's opinions. So, I mean, if that's how you feel.
No, you got salty and got combative.
Well, she also said respect people's opinions. It doesn't sound like she's respecting anyone's opinions because they say their opinion and then she immediately clashes with it and says, no, you're wrong, and here's why you're wrong.
Everyone's wrong. She's never wrong.
Because imagine if we didn't agree on something and I said what I said and you said what you said. Now you feel like I'm going back and forth like a kid. No, it's just, we just disagree.
Technically, you're going back and forth right now.
I think you're very handsome. Your hair is curly. You look good.
Thank you.
I like this shirt. Where you get it from?
My mama.
Your mom. Bless your mom. She's a great mom. It's nice. It's well tailored. No, it's real tailored. I like the gold. I like that. You look good.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Let's go to our next guy.
Is she mad that everyone popped? I think that's what it is, right? She's just mad.
Yeah, my name Key. I'm 28. Really, to be honest,
Me?
physical attraction just isn't there. But I was gonna give you a chance. I was gonna hear you out. You know, it's not. I mean, you don't look bad at all. But I mean, you know, you look pretty good. But then you said you rap. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not really cool with that and all the traveling and stuff. So like the rapping, the traveling, the being out, it's just I don't like a busy woman like that. That's doing a little bit too much. Yeah.
Okay, that's understandable.
Pretty much, it went back and forth almost every dude up here. So I feel like we kind of a little argumentative a little bit. So like
A little bit.
Every time someone said something, she did the.
That's a creepy.
Like she was blown away.
Getting called out for it like I didn't do that.
Now look at. She did that every time someone said something. Like she's looking at the audience like for some validation. Right?
I didn't do this guy's stupid.
Can you believe what you said?
She's over here like, I really ain't going back and forth with nobody, so what the next? Thank you. And then the next guy, you're a bit aggressive.
Come on, bro.
Damn, this guy's sucking. Everybody didn't want you.
Right? She can't get that through her head though.
And this guy was being so nice to her, trying not to like, he was walking on eggshells with his critiques.
I might make this a thumbnail right here. At least her.
Uh-huh.
Like, that's perfect.
and you going back and forth with a waiter because something ain't cooked right or like
Wow. So you think I disrespect civilians and people that serve other people?
Yes.
Do their job?
Yes.
They're civilians, but they all gave their opinion on me and what they didn't like about me, and I gave my opinion about back.
But I'm just saying it was real. Like it was pretty strong. Like it wasn't really. I'm not saying you don't have class, but I'm just saying it wasn't like classy, like how you conducted
Okay,
yourself.
I'll wait
up
till
here.
he's done. It's
But,
my turn.
Yeah, I'm done. Yeah, you go ahead.
Okay, physical
Tee off.
attraction. So what's the physical attraction? I would love for you to get in detail.
I mean, it's just not like if I seen you out in the grocery store in the mall or something, I just like. I mean, like I said, you don't look bad. I just wouldn't really approach you like that.
What's your type?
Not you.
My type, I mean,
Yeah, I would love what you are physically attracted to, since you're not physically attracted to me, which I'm not really.
I mean, I like natural hair.
Uh-huh.
Like I said, I'm gonna keep it real. It's not so much like
Be honest.
you can be pretty, but like the way you carry yourself can make you. I ain't gonna say ugly, but it can.
Yes, that's fine.
So you felt like I carried myself, aggressively?
Yes.
Like I said, I don't know if it was the drinks, but it was.
No, this is how I am all the time.
It wasn't pleasant. I'll say that.
It wasn't pleasant. Do y'all all feel that way?
Obviously, everyone said the same thing.
I feel like y'all intimidated. I feel like I'm a very pleasant person. I feel like I understand the physical attraction. Me too. I pay attention to detail. I feel like you're dark skinned, your hair is pretty, you got a nice look to your, face, whatever.
Appreciate it.
Me personally, I wouldn't put on no Dolce Cabbanas because I feel like they played out because I'm into swag or whatever the case may be.
That's all good.
I feel like
I'm into swag or whatever the case may be. That dress is probably from Shein, and you got a stain on it.
Well, she did say it was $300. 300
$300
for the dress.
If you spend $300, you're into fashion and shit. You know what's up.
I didn't mind the D&Gs on his feet. I didn't mind that. They look cool to me. Just the G. I guess the D&Gs played out.
According to her.
According to her, fashion expert. She's into swag and stuff like that.
Knows.
with me just supporting his confidence and me building him up. I feel like that if you guys don't like a woman that likes to have a conversation or maybe disagree every once in a while, then y'all should reevaluate yourself.
Cowboy hat guy.
As far as you saying that I'm the type of person that you feel like if we were outside and a waitress or a waiter said that I got into it with them or whatever you said, I'm sorry, I was kind of listening. I think that is very, I I don't know word. I don't know how to describe it, but I mean, I go on 5-star dinner restaurants all the time. People make mistakes. I'm not going to fault anybody or be disrespectful because they make mistakes. But if somebody says something to me, I am going to speak my mind, and then I'm going to give my man a chance to give me their opinion, and I'm going to give them back.
Let's head on back.
Yeah. Yikes.
It's a wrap for you.
Well, that is all the balloons popped. But we do thank you for coming on. Let's
you.
go ahead and give it up for her, guys. I'll take this mic. Oh, thank you. Okay, girl, you better walk. Thank you, everyone, for tuning into this episode of Pop the Balloon.
That was it.
That last chick, man.
She went out with a bang.
There was really one match.
One match. Rhino didn't get a match.
Roller coaster ride.
It was a bit tough day for the light skins.
It's just always entertaining seeing what the people gotta say and the reasonings and the stuff they make up on the spot and the way people just act out of character. That's the bread and butter of this. They're not going on here for like actual dating. We all know that by now.
Comment reading time. 8,000 comments already. This thing just dropped.
These things got some motion.
For real. Brown skinned dudes calling themselves light skinned is some crazy pop the balloon work. I'm traditional, extremely traditional, says the adult entertainer. Let's see.
That's true.
Guy in the green pants asked one of the best questions in show history. They need to do a segment with the best questions asked because the questions tend to get repetitive. I actually wrote a whole bunch of interesting questions that I could have asked, and I didn't really have an opportunity to ask that many, but I wish I would have. The last girl in the orange dress needs her own segment. She was hilarious. It's always interesting when people I've never heard of before introduce themselves as famous.
That's just something you don't say.
It's just too much nowadays and everybody has followers.
You don't say
that word.
Famous. You don't say, do you think I'm fine?
I own 2 different media companies. I have 2 YouTube channels. Dude isn't even here to find love. He's just here for clout. They shouldn't allow such people to come on the show. This isn't a promoting gig.
Cowboy guy? Or just talking about everybody?
He's talking about me.
Oh, you?
Uh-huh.
Everyone did the same thing, right?
People flew here that weren't even going to be in the same state as a person they could potentially match with.
People flew just to be on it for fun because it gets views.
No
We
one
just
has-
FaceTimed somebody that said that.
That said they wouldn't really take this too serious.
Well, and again, me, I understand why people would have that assumption, but at the same time, being a YouTuber or being an online personality, you're just assumed that you don't have real world feelings. And why can't I be, like, if I would have found the woman of my dreams on there, I'm gonna say no to it or something? Like,
Yeah, that's so true. Once you have the fame and you have this online personality, people link stuff to that. Like, I've met a girl before and then they assumed, oh, you're a famous YouTuber. Like, I bet you got all these people talking to you and you're doing this and that. Like, no, like, that's just one instance of just certain things. Like, you're doing something, so they assume this. So that's exactly what this is. Oh, no, he reacts to these videos. Like, he's not actually looking for it. He has a YouTube channel. But you're also actually a person, too, that wants to be in a relationship and find love.
Exactly. And there's this comment. He's been doing YouTube for years now. He didn't say any of his channels' names.
No, literally. And media companies is actually more humble to say. Like,
How is there promos without plugging anything on no Instagram plugs or anything?
The other
There you
people
go.
plugged more. So the girl said her song. The guy said I'm a famous YouTuber. Yeah,
But I'm the one plugging looking for clout.
I mean, there's people like to say stuff.
Well, it's people who aren't YouTubers saying stuff like that.
If he was here for clout, you would have clipped farm.
I would have
You would have started some shit trying not to match with anybody just to go viral.
And
If that's what I was really trying to do, trying to go viral, and here's my YouTube, by the way. Like,
it makes sense to say that if you didn't have any clout, but like, I mean, you already got you got the clout already.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't need any more.
No, my clout got me on the show. But I'm not on the show to get more clout. We're not using my clout now that I'm here.
It's like you see a famous actor in another movie. He's just doing that for clout. No.
I want to be an actor.
But he wants to be an actor. Like you said, Ryan wants to find somebody.
Yeah, the movie blew up, but I cared about the character and the actual movie itself, so that's why.
And hey, it works out for Arlette or whatever show you're on because it gives people
Why did
know
Arlette
you.
use you for the first 2 shots then? You didn't say, Arlette, put me at the beginning because I need my clout. That was their choice.
And going on here for clout goes on one YouTube video. I have my own channel.
You've been on those for 2, and also, if you were here for clout, you already have that.
I don't need any more. Like,
it's all bonus at this point.
That's why.
It's like, because I have these YouTube channels, it gives me the privilege to go on something like this. I'm not here because I need help. I already do it myself.
I would say it's almost a treat for the viewers. Like, hey.
Yeah, I already make videos weekly, but now they get even more when I'm not even on it on my channel. They want to see me out. They want to see me in different scenarios. This is a great show.
To me, it's like a double whammy. I'm going on there to have fun. Actually, first and foremost, I do it for fun and to see what could happen. And I've been on dating shows before and met people and networked with people and didn't find a girlfriend necessarily, but I'm open to that. And then also, I can react to it here.
Hey, like, that's fun. I enjoy doing that too. Ryan is on every dating show in YouTube history, I swear. Someone find this man a match that sticks.
That's what I'm saying. We're trying to
And
find
then
one.
he's not serious, that's why. 52 likes.
And people think they know. They're like so they have the conviction like, yeah, I know Ryan.
He can't be serious.
He's not serious.
I'm like,
and they'll tell other
Imagine
people
you
that.
found the one though.
Haley 623.
Imagine
I don't know
Ryan,
you.
Ryan switch up and he's like taken back, like, holy shit, this is the girl I want.
I don't know you.
But that's the beauty of the internet, you know. We get so much comments that are false or saying certain things about us, and it's like we don't have to feel the need to explain every little thing. It's like, yeah, people are gonna have that parasocial relationship. They think they know who we are, and they think they know
And
how
there's
we
people that
act.
don't even watch him, but then are also just seeing him in things, and they're like, this guy's just trying to do this for something.
Like, he's already famous.
And
And yeah, but he doesn't have a girl yet.
They said gossiping with the guy beside him, like a schoolgirl. Nah, he's not serious. It's about promoting his YouTube channels. Sorry, his media companies.
Did they link it? Did they link the stuff? The Strawberry Park channel?
Did you even say your two channel names in the video?
I'm promoting my thing by not speaking about it at all. That's a pretty shitty promotion.
You
job.
didn't say 2 YouTube channels. You just said 2 media companies. And I make YouTube videos. You didn't get into anything.
No one there would have known you're a YouTuber.
I went on there trying to avoid saying anything about YouTuber at all costs. Sounds like I'm a bad promoter, if that's what my goal was. And gossiping with the guy beside him, you mean the guy who was talking to me and we're laughing and having a good time? So that's not allowed?
I mean, they just assume talking is gossiping now.
Gossiping? What? So I'm supposed to be mute? What the
You need to correct the person that already thinks so.
They weren't the ones there standing there for hours. You were.
You know how they say like 1,000 different people view you differently? These people just are stuck that that's all you are.
This is the narrative they're
They
getting.
wouldn't even watch your video, any of your own videos, so they just let them keep that in their head. That's all they think.
This is why I don't even...
No, don't even. At this
I don't
point,
even read.
The internet is just the internet. You can't stop none of this.
Mm-hmm.
This video could have been you winning, best, and then he just here to clout chase. He's not gonna. And what are you gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
It's the internet. People give their opinions, even though it's right or wrong. I mean, the same thing with us. We say things that may be right or wrong, but this is our platform that we're giving our opinion on.
It is funny. It's hilarious to point out.
It's funny.
So funny.
Yeah, because you get these wild assertions, and I'm like, who? Caitlyn 364. What? You seem intelligent and have a good vocabulary, but I don't do light skins. Coming from a light skinned woman is wild.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
That's why.
Great. That happened twice to you. 2 light skins both said 2 light.
I often see that light skinned women prefer dark skinned men.
Yup, that's what I was saying.
Her colorism showed very quickly. You have to be attracted to people of your own complexion. Yeah. This is why I said it's best that I say little. It's best that I say very little on this, because you see, I was gossiping. It's like,
You're gossiping, dude.
the 2 guys that popped their balloons because they thought they were light-skinned is insane. They are literally brown, not light-skinned. Hilarious they see themselves as such. Perhaps deep, perhaps not. Well, but also maybe that's what people said that they were, and that's what they were led to believe. I don't know. I didn't grow up with them. To me, I wouldn't consider them light-skinned. Maybe they're lighter than the guy at the very end, but...
Maybe that guy called him light skin. I don't know.
Green pants, seem like a gentleman. These people don't know what brown skin is, Lord. I absolutely love the girl getting humbled by having all her balloons popped. Also, there's no way she's 24. She looked 34. Talking about the 24-year-old girl with the who was a mom.
Yeah.
Last girl, it's a $300 dress. It's $18 on Shein. Damn.
Damn.
Yeah, that not look 300.
Do we know her name? I kind of want to hear a snippet of like one of her raps.
Oh,
The last girl.
Yeah, but if we had her name, that could be a rap name. We don't know, right?
Because I know they linked the other girl's song.
I will not be going through the 8,000 comments. They'll be having a field day in there, but
You guys can let us know what y'all think.
I think that might be my last dating show. I think that might be
That
it for
ends
me.
the saga right here?
I think that might be it.
You mean pop the balloon?
I think that might
Any
be
dating?
I might be my last dating show.
Why?
Why do you say that?
The
People want to know.
I go on them looking to network, meet people, have fun, potentially find a match. The more I've been on, the more I see other people aren't as serious as me, actually. And whether that be just luck of the draw where you're just getting a bad batch, but specifically in LA where they're doing a lot of them, and then people are now from Ohio and from Rhode Island and stuff, I'm like, the juice ain't worth the squeeze.
Yeah.
And because I'm not actually looking to get more clout, I don't need that. Never say never. If there's a certain opportunity presented where I'm like, that makes sense.
But that's valid though. That's so true.
But at the moment, back to the drawing board.
It's like, why am I gonna drive to Arizona to know that these girls don't even care?
Exactly. And I'm there to hang out. Like I even asked the girl if she wanted to get something to eat after, the one that with the dress who we talked to in the last video. And she said she has a 6 a.m. flight back to Rhode Island tomorrow morning. She's just gonna go to sleep right after the shoot. And I was like, all right. So then I just went and ate at Hooters alone.
She was not planning on even dating anybody.
Hey, at least there's other girls there. Hooters. You talk to any of them?
I didn't
Some guys go there literally talk to them all night.
I believe a bunch of other girls went to a club. I'm not a club goer.
Seems about right.
So
and they really found their matches there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's want to drop 1,000 on some bottles for 2 hours.
No, I had a good time at the Hooters.
There you go.
It was like midnight.
It's like dinner and a show.
At Hooters, I was just there eating my chicken sandwich.
Are you a creep if you're there at 11 at night eating wings, just looking around?
Hooters is good when you have it every now and then. Definitely.
Where they have this like a buffalo chicken sandwich. That shit is good.
I haven't been to Hooters in a minute. I know they opened that wing spot.
They have like the Hooters original wings, that breaded ones.
Let me take y'all to Hooters again. I know Noah loves wings.
Bro, I'll be there right now.
Let me take y'all to Hooters.
We'll eat today.
We'll go tonight as a
can't deny it.
Celebratory.
Cuts to a vlog of it.
The chicken sandwich there, I was like, this is incredible.
It's hilarious.
So I'll be going there again for sure. But obviously the dating thing is also oversaturated.
Seeing what it's turning into on the YouTube channels.
Nothing's the same. Nothing's the same.
And also,
until we start our show, then it'll be back to
that's coming.
People's perception of me on here is also like, I didn't like the way that what it was turning into, because then I think my intentions were getting misconstrued, and I was like, you know what, let me just not even
avoid that.
I just felt like I was getting mischaracterized when I'm actually being myself. So I was like, you know, let me just let it rock. So
okay.
That's why I'll be stepping out, and unless the right thing presents itself, I'll go back on. But for now,
you had a good run, honestly.
Moment of silence for Ryan's last dating show.
I had a good run. Let's do a little 10-second silence.
Yeah,
appreciate that.
Yeah,
that felt good.
Thank you guys.
There's one way to end it.
I was thinking about all the balloons.
Right. It was like a flashback.
It was all just flashing.
All the moments.
All the moments.
I met some incredible people, had some funny moments.
David Alvarez.
Had some embarrassing moments.
To Nectar, Arlette. And one of the most popular Arlette videos you were in. You need like an award.
You literally won so many of those.
You won all these shows.
Uh-huh.
But did you really though?
I'd like to do a retirement where I leave on top.
So you need one more.
You didn't get a match though, yeah. You had to end on it.
Gotta do one more then, bro.
I wanted to end on a high as opposed to like before I...
You're not gonna crash and burn.
I better email Jubilee.
Thank you guys for being a part of the ride.
They're on the internet. If you miss them, just go watch them again.
Check them out.
Like I'll have friends coming up to me, hey, I seen your boy on the dating show. I said, damn bro, those shows are huge.
No, they're huge.
Well, they're also getting clipped up everywhere.
Oh, that's
so
like...
on top of YouTube, people are just watching the 10-second clip of you interacting with a girl on a TikTok.
We need to get clipped up. Can y'all like clip up our best moments?
That shit, it turned up. Like
the balloon pop started a whole wave online.
I literally was getting a call from a number I didn't know. They said, I like your dimples too. I said, who is this?
Oh, they dug up Brian's whole archive, emailing you.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go on a hike.
I like hikes too.
I've noticed that like they'll fuck with me when they see me on like a thing like that, and then it goes back to quiet after that, and I'm like, ah, shit.
I guess that's also a perk of being on this thing. Like whether you're you or any of the guys or any of the girls, anyone watching has an opportunity to kind of DM anyone that you think looks attractive. They're linking them all there. I mean, that's the point. I think
that's so true.
Right? Because the girls on there, they almost want that. Even the guys, like everybody wants that.
Yeah.
Like let me look good. Tag me.
Damn, no tag.
No, they don't tag anyone.
Oh shit, that's good.
I thought you were there for clout though.
I like that.
I thought you were gonna tell her to put your 2 media companies and Instagram right there.
And there's so many people that say that,
and they don't even pop up your name or anything associated with you. Oh well.
And even if you wanted clout, who cares?
And
this
again,
whole job is to stay relevant online.
I mean,
what if I want to go on a dating show just to go on a dating show?
It's like people say, you're only doing this for views. Yeah. And that's what I do.
Why would we sit here and put this out if we wanted nobody to watch this?
You guys are only making videos for views. What's the point?
Well, also, okay, I'm on the video, I'm looking for love, whatever, it's funny, it's cool, great, and I get the benefit of making a YouTube video for my supporters, and they're eating it up, and that's bad, that
It's terrible.
You can never win.
Getting views off of that.
Out of your way, drove all the way to Arizona. They didn't pay you to travel over there.
All on my own dime, only to end the night eating at Hooters alone. I even hit up 2 of the guys to link, and even they said, the one guy said he got a flat tire, and the other guy said he's going to the club too.
And then everyone roasting you online saying you're a clout chaser.
Now you see why I don't want to build again.
Yeah. It's making a lot more sense now. Just stick to the reactions, you know, it's nice over here. Well, you tried.
Yeah, and you know, you gotta be brave to go up on here sometimes and put yourself out there. I said it before, the loudest boos come from the cheapest seats.
People here in the comments in the nosebleed section making all these things, they wouldn't have the courage to come on here. And it's like, oh, how are you on here doing this? Or it's very easy to say those type of things without even knowing these people.
And if they had an opportunity to get on something like this that may give them clout, they would probably do it.
And if they got on here, they'd fumble and they
wouldn't even know what to do.
They get nervous and they mess up. And then all of a sudden, they would want people to show them grace and be like, no, you didn't get the full story.
You weren't there. It was nerve-wracking with the lights.
But it's real easy. They should have this guy.
Think about that when you want to comment on this video. And any of our videos.
And on any of them, actually. I was gonna say this about the girl who was quite fiery at the end there with her aggressive demeanor and lack of decorum. It's low-hanging fruit to look at her and be like, she was out of control. But at the same time, I was looking at her thinking, how did she get like that? And when she was saying what, Indianapolis or Minnesota or wherever she's from, I was like, she wasn't born acting like that. She was raised in an environment.
It's a product of her environment.
So I was like, I wonder, without making too many crazy assumptions, I wonder how her mom spoke to her. I wonder how her friends or her parents or whatever, that situation, I wonder what that looked like.
Yeah.
And then you can almost predict why she acted like that.
She's wired like that. She's doing nothing wrong in her head. This is how I am. I carry myself nicely like a woman, and then she'll go and yell back and argumentative and
And it's like, where'd she learn that from?
But then she was also under the influence, so I almost can't really take anything she says serious.
That didn't help either.
Yeah, you almost feel bad because, you know, she's gonna watch that and she can't be proud of her performance there, I don't think.
Or maybe she thought that that was her best performance and all the guys were idiots.
That's what she thought there. I would hope that she would watch it back and kind of have a realization, but you're right, she probably didn't.
That was season 2 or 3 or whatever of the Balloon Pop, so that was the last episode of the season for them, so that was it. They'll be doing some more for the next season. Brought it home, so
hopefully you guys enjoyed Ryan on the shows.
Thank you guys.
I did.
I enjoyed it.
That was entertaining. What was your favorite show you've been on?
Top 3 moments for me, since we're doing a reunion at this point. Number 3 was being backstage with Aaron the plumber, the guy that got popular.
Yes. Ninja Turtle.
When they were calling the Ninja Turtle.
Controversial.
Being there and witnessing it before it went out.
It's a piece of history right there.
Felt like I was part of history with that. I might have to do another video.
Yeah, that could be all just your experience on the dating show.
Imagine this room was filled with all the different contestants.
Oh my God.
That would be crazy.
Holy shit. I obviously enjoyed David Alvarese's channel, being on his. The one where I just got the Love Island girl. That might be my second favorite because that was just funny. And then I think the Halloween ones were my favorite, where Noah was the wingman there.
Before I went, you already did one before I showed up and you already won that. Like Brian's first show, he won it.
Yeah.
And then I went with him and then he got to just pick whoever he wanted.
Yeah.
Those were good times there.
Good
Then
times.
your first ever one, you literally won.
Yeah, holy shit. Thank you guys for your continued support. And thank you guys for defending me in the comments when someone's saying some bullshit. That's it. I'm out. Pop.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. That's it.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
That's it.